guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my yearly favourites, which I hope you enjoyed. This is just like all the different products I've loved throughout the year. I'm going to do like everything I've loved. So I just get on with what I'm wearing right now because it's going to be like every single thing. But I haven't got a couple of things on me, so I might do a second video if you want me to put them in there, or just let me let them down below. I don't know. So the first thing are maxi dresses. I've been loving maxi dresses all this year because they're great in winter because they cover up the leg area, so it keeps you nice and warm from the cold down there. So you can just put a nice jacket on or a jumper or whatever over and be done. Also, definitely been loving the Facial Moisture by Moisturizer, and their face wash. There's a couple others. I'll link all my face routine down below too, because that mentions everything that I've been loving. Except for the last couple things in that one I've been really put off because it irritates my skin at the moment. I don't know, because it's like summer and you're all sweaty, so your skin's more sensitive, but I've definitely been liking the Sukin range. Maybelline The Colossal Cat Eyes Volume Express Mascara. I've been loving this for a couple of years now. It is just the most awesome thing. Lengthens, separates your lashes so well, good for everyday use, but you might have to, if you want thicker lashes, you might want to do another mascara with it, but on its own, I've been loving it so far, like 2 years now. So Fresh, So Fresh face wipes. I get them in the big packet or the smaller packets, and yeah, these are really, really good. They're supposed to be exfoliating, but they're not. But I find they're really good, and they're good on my skin, which can be a bit sensitive at times. So yeah, I've been loving them so far, and they're really, really cheap. I can get them for like $3 sometimes, but they're not more than like $4 or $5 for this packet here. Product I haven't had in a while, but I want to mention is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. For oily combination skin. I've been loving that one until I ran out of it, and I haven't been able to repurchase it. I have 4 face products I've been loving all throughout 2014. I have been loving the BYS blusher in, what's this in? Pink Velvet. I know the lid snapped off like ages ago, but it's still good. It's very, very pigmented, like very pigmented. It's this brush, which is the MAC 168. I think mine's fake MAC, but anyway. Especially using it with this brush, it's very pigmented and my bristles are finally falling out. So yeah, it's just got a nice sheen to it. It's supposed to be a matte brush, but it's not. So yeah. Anyway, and that leads me on to this brush. I've been loving it. I used to use it for contour all the time, but now I actually use it for my blush. And it applies it so precisely, so well, blends it out. Because it's quite a, it's not like completely dense, but then it's not like completely fluffy. It's just got that perfect, like, texture to it, if you can call it that. So yeah, them together have been perfect. I love pink blood in my way. But, I actually don't find it's all that light. Like, it's too pinkish. On my skin, it looks really pink too, so, yeah. I thought this was going to be lighter than their, I think it's like 05 or something, or 04 Perfect Beige, sorry. But it's pretty much the same, only a more pinkish version to me. Needless to say, I use that for highlighting when I'm fake tanned, or I just dust it really, really carefully and blend it really carefully when I'm not fake tanned. The pressed powder, or pressed finishing powder, in number 2, Natural F Powder, by Bowie Beauty. This is like $2. Any prices I haven't mentioned, if you want to know them, I'll try and link them down below, or just ask me them and I can let you know what the prices are of things. This is a really good powder. It's got a like yellow undertone to it, so it really blends bright into my skin. Like, people have been telling me I've got pink undertones, yet when I put pink things on my skin, it really doesn't go well, like pink foundations. But yeah, this one's a really good powder, and it's supposed to be like number 02, but it suits me when I'm really pale, which is odd. I can't find one of my brushes actually. It's the e.l.f. powder brush, which I always use when I want to press powder in my skin. You can get that at Kmart now, like the e.l.f. I think it's the e.l.f. Studio range. No, yeah, the black brushes from e.l.f. I love that one to like press all the powder on my face, and I want a more flawless finish. And that goes really well. Or if I want to do an all over quick one, I will use the MAC 150 brush that looks like so. Yeah, if I want just a quick dust over, I'll just use this one. Or if I want to blend out something that's gone too harsh, like some powder on my face that's gone too harsh, like my contour, my blush, I'll blend it out with this, which will, and it blends it out so well, but it doesn't like spread the product into extra spots, it just blends it. This is for contour. It's a blush brush, but I use it for the contouring because it gets right in there. Like, it gets right at my hairline, it gets right in my cheekbones, and down the sides of my nose really easily. I don't have to pinch it all that much. Like, some brushes you've really got to pinch to get into the tight areas. Whereas this one, I don't know if I've moulded it into that, like, shape, like the pink, the certain shape to get it into the areas without it spreading too much product everywhere else. But yeah, it works for me, and it's tapered, which works perfectly. I haven't actually used it for blush, but I'll see if it, yeah, I haven't used it for actual blush, but I've only ever used it for contour, so let me know what it works. If it works good for blush, I'll give that a go, I guess. But at the moment, yeah, it's for contour, it's really good for that. Speaking of contouring, I use the Glamazon Contour and Highlight Kit in Leopardess by Face of Australia. And my voice just went really high, didn't it? I've actually smashed this, dropped this a couple of times, so the highlight colour is completely gone. I used to use that I used to use it actually as an eyeshadow too, like put that in the crease, and then this colour here was on the lid, but that's like nearly completely gone now. Anyway, I use this colour to contour with because it's a nice, it's like a grey tone brown on me. And it's really good for when I not just when I fake tan, but when I'm really pale. It blends out so seamlessly if I really take the time. And it's so pigmented, you only need the tiniest bit, especially on the blush brush, which I don't know if it just picks up a lot of product, or this is like really pigmented. Like, I know it's pigmented, but I don't know if the two of these together make it even more pigmented, and yeah. So I definitely love those together. I will be using those in these kind of, what are these called, like coral tones. And I've been using the middle shimmery tone a lot, because I don't know, I just like the look of the sheen on the shimmer on the, like, cheeks. It doesn't like give it like a proper, like, chunky glitter shimmer, it's just like a sheen on your cheeks. But yeah, and I really want to experiment with these two, but I'm not sure what they'll look like on me. I guess I'll just experiment over time. And yeah, so that was really good. That was a really good purchase. Like, I love my BYS blushes. They seem really pigmented. Like, I thought I just got lucky with that other one, but trying these out, I definitely think BYS blushes are pretty pigmented. Things I've been using on my brows lately, one product I don't feel should be in my yearly favourites because it's only been a recent favourite rather than I've used it all year and loved it, but I do love that one. I used the Tint My Brow by Australis, and this is in light brown. You get this from like Priceline and Kmart, Big W, places that stock Australis. And then we have the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in ECP06 Blonde. So I tend to use, where are we? Get that open. I use the dark powder in that, and then this on top, and it gives that like kind of, it gives like a nice two-tone effect. Like, it still looks natural, but like it looks like it got almost sort of full brow, yet it's kind of filled in. Like, you can't tell whether it's full brow or just filled in, because the two together, the light tone and then the dark tone together, make it look more natural than just dark on dark or light on light. And getting into brushes for the brows, I use the Furless Angled Mini Bamboo Brush, I think it's called. I'll have to link it down below what it's really called. And from the same kit, the Furless Eyebrow Spoolie. And these are perfect. Like, this brush is like perfect to get in really thinner brows or thicker brows. Like, I actually plucked mine a while back where they went pretty thin. Well, for me they were really thin, and this worked really well. It didn't put the product anywhere that I didn't want it to go, and it just made it really look really nice, and it blended them out, because I don't just do straight line, fill in. I like blend it in to the this part of the brow. And this helped blend it really well. This definitely helps to get clumps out. I mainly use this after I put the brow gel in, just to brush it through to make sure there's no clumps, no harsh bits there. So yeah, they were a bloody good thing by Furless. If you want to buy any of their brushes, I recommend these two out of their, I think it's the Mini Bamboo kit. So yeah, these are definitely a yearly favourite, a 10 yearly favourite. I reckon I'll be going to these for a long time more. The next face product I've been loving for the past month or two is Sevi by DB Sun Kiss Bronzer in Bronze Kiss. This is good when I've been fake tanning and just to bronze up the face, because when I'm pale I don't like to bronze up the face, otherwise it leaves my face a completely different colour to my chest and my arms, even though they might look tan. I don't know if do they look tan, because I've been trying to like take my tan off all weekend now. But yeah, so I use this when I'm fake tan. I use this when I'm fake tan and it looks amazing, and it like, you can build up the colour or you can put it on straight as heavy. It's just such a good product for so cheap. It's like $7 I think at Priceline. Last face products, and then we're getting on to eyes and miscellaneous, I guess, again. I'm sorry, this video has been in really random order. But yeah, we're getting on to these. We have the Chi Chi Pre-Foundation Moisture Perfect Skin Primer. And I think this has actually been discontinued. There's a couple in my local Target, but it's not been put on the discontinued mark. Like, it hasn't been marked down or anything, so they're still selling it at a normal price or when Chi Chi has a sale. But yeah, apparently it's been discontinued, so I use this really, really sparingly now because it keeps my makeup on so well in the summer and all year round, because I have sort of combination oily skin. So the T-zone's generally oily, so this part, nose, there, chin, and the forehead normally get a bit oily, but the cheeks go a bit dry, but they can be oily sometimes. So that primer is perfect for me. Then when I'm fake tan, I use the Essence Soft and Natural Makeup Long Lasting in 02 Sand Beige. It's like my perfect tan match. And I was excited when I bought this because I bought it on a whim, like hoping that when I fake tan it would be the matte, like the perfect match, and it happened to be the perfect match, so that's really great. And it's in 02, which for pale girl, going from anything that's above a 00 or 01 or something that's in ivory, yeah, going into, what the fuck, going into a sand beige is exciting for a pale girl. Well, exciting for me. And the brush I always apply my foundations with, unless it's a BB cream, then I'll apply it with my hands. But the brush I always use is the Exo Beauty round top or angled brush. I don't ever remember which one it's called, but it's awesome. And the things rubbed off. But I've been using this since I got it, which is like, apparently Exo Beauty's been going around for 2 years. No, apparently Exo Beauty's been going around for a year now. So this is over a year old, and the bristles on mine, I think I've got one just coming out. I haven't had any bristles fall out so far. So yeah, that was really great. My last thing was, okay, the last thing is my Chi Chi Glamorous Nudes eyeshadow palette. I've used this all since I got it, which was like back in January in 2014, well, this past January. And I've been using all the different colours, trying to experiment as best I can. It does have a bit of fallout, some of them, but for the most part, I love this palette. It's like the perfect mix of colours for me when I'm pale. Yes, I know I said we're pale. Well, when I'm like fair, pale, porcelain, I don't know the politically correct term, but anyway, when I'm that shade, any of these colours are more smoky than a nude. But then when I'm fake tan, they're really good, and they're all like more neutral colours for my fake tan. But I love it either way. If you have to buy one of these palettes, definitely pick up the nudes, because like I said, it's got a fair array of all different colours from when you go from my shade of pale to when I'm fake tanned, which if you follow me on, I think it's Facebook, I think I posted a picture on Facebook and Twitter of me pre-tan and post-tan. So if you go check them out, you can see how tan I get when I put fake tanner on, which to me is pretty tan. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to stop babbling on. So that is one of my favourite all-time eyeshadow palettes, and I've never thought I'd love the eyeshadow palettes by Chi Chi. I was like really skeptical to try it, but then I bought this in a set, and I've been loving it ever since. 3 more eye products I love are the Eco Tools, I think it's like a flat shader brush. And then we have the Eco Tools tapered blending brush. These are definitely go hand in hand together, and they're perfect for doing any kind of look. If you just want to have minimal brushes, these are it. Little baby I've been using since I bought it. It's the Essence Pen Super Fine Pen Liner, and it's got like a super fine tip, if you can tell. I don't know, but I love it to death. It's really easy to get like a more precise line than their normal liner, which is a lot shorter in the tip. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you guys, and I hope to catch you all very soon. Bye!